Hello guys, welcome back to your English class. Today I'm going to explain you Unit 18 from your book, the activities from your book, okay? The unit is called Shop Until You Dropped. Objectives. Use countable or uncountable nouns. We have to complete at first the first exercise that it says exercise 18.1. Read the next conversation and mark true or false statements below. You have the conversation between Bruce and Mariana, and then when we finish to read it, we're going to select is it true or false each statement. Okay, so I'm gonna read it. It says, "Hi Mariana, what are you doing? I'm buying some things to bake a cake. My family wants to try it. Can I help you? What do you need? Well, I need milk, flour, and sugar, and I need some eggs. How many eggs do you need? I need 2 dozens. You can find them next to the refrigerator. Let's go. How much sugar do you need? I need a pound. Okay, how many liters of milk do you need? I need 3 liters. How much flour do you want? I want a half kilo. Okay, I think that's all. Anything else? No, thank you. Let's go and see how much it is. Okay, and I can carry the bags for you. Okay, now we have the conversation and we're going to write or mark on this part. Is it true or false each statement? For example, the first one, it says Mariana wants to make a salad. Mariana is only buying milk. Bruce wants to help her, and Bruce can't carry the bags for her. Okay, don't forget, true or false, true or false. Okay, now what is the main topic for this unit? The main topic is how many, how much. We use how many for questions using countable or plural objects. For example, how many books do you have? How many girls are there in the classroom? And how many subjects did you take last semester? And we use how much for questions using a quantity or uncountable objects. For example, how much juice is left? How much coffee do you take every day? Or how much sugar do you need? Okay, now we're going to continue with exercise 18.2 that it says read the question for the following answers. So we have, in this case, 8 sentences, 8 answers, and we have to try to complete them with the right question. Okay, the first one, it says I spent 5 days fixing my car. Number 2, they are 200 pesos. Number 3, I have many friends on social networks. 4, I can speak 3 languages. 5, yes, there is much pollution. Number 6, I study 2 hours every day. Number 7, I spend 2 hours watching TV every day. And number 8, yes, there is much noise in the disco. Okay, now the idea is you have to write the possible questions. Now I'm going to show you my, for example, the first one, the question, how many days did you spend fixing your car? Number 2, how many pesos do you need? Number 3, maybe you can say I have many friends on social networks. How many friends do you have on social networks? And the last one, the last sentence, I speak 3 languages. How many languages do you speak? Okay, and that's all. Now it is the first part. Now on exercise 18.3, we have circle the correct word in the following sentences. Now you have in this case 10 sentences, and the idea is obviously you have to select what would be the right word. much it's for uncountable things, and many it's for countable things. Okay, for example, the first one, there are many festivals in my home city. In this case, the correct answer is there are many festivals in my home city. Number 2, there was much humidity this summer. There was much humidity. Humidity, it's uncountable this summer. And number 3, because of economic situation, many families have at least one mortgage. Okay, this is the idea. In this case, families is countable now. That's why we use many. Because of economic situation, many families have at least one mortgage. Okay, and that's all. And this is the idea. You have to complete the sentences with the right word. Is it much or many? Now the next part. Sorry, the next part you have exercise 18.4. It says find the mistakes in the correct sentences on the line. Now the idea is you have to read the sentences and identify the error. For example, the first one, it says there is many stress because of the crisis. Number 2, Irma needs many marmalade for the cake. 3, there were much music groups in the festival yesterday. 4, I have to read much books in this semester. How many money do you spend in the cinema? And how many bags do you have? Okay, now the idea is you have to identify the error. For example, the first one, there is many stress. Stress is an uncountable noun. The correct sentence is there is much stress. Number 2, Irma needs many marmalade for the cake. Marmalade, it's uncountable noun. You have to write Irma needs much marmalade. And number 3, there were much music groups in the festival yesterday. There were many music groups. Music groups, it's countable. That's why we use many. There were many music groups in the festival yesterday. Okay? You can check the answers on this part. Okay? And on exercise 18.5, it says arrange the next words to make the appropriate sentences. Now, the idea is you have to order them in the right way. For example, the first one says language takes students many foreign these are many season there tourists. Poverty is nowadays there much, and hotels in are good there many Cancun. Okay, I'm going to show you the first 3. For example, the first one, it says many students take a foreign language. Number 2, there are many tourists this season. And number 3, there is not much traffic in the downtown. Okay, now you have to complete 4 and 5 by yourself. Okay, now on exercise 18.6, it says answer the questions with your personal information. You have 8 questions over there, and you have to select what would be the right option. It's an open activity. You can write whatever you want. It's about you. Okay, for example, we have how much ice cream do you eat every week? How many hours do you study every day? How much lemonade do you drink every week? How many hours do you practice English? How much money do you spend in video games? How many days do you spend in your vacation? How much coffee do you drink in your breakfast? And how many books do you take at school? Okay. Now, I'm going to show you my options. For example, the first one, how much ice cream do you eat every week? I eat much ice cream. Number 2, how many hours do you study every day? I study 4-5 hours every day. How much lemonade do you drink every week? I drink much lemonade. And how many hours do you practice English? I practice English for 2 hours. Okay, and this is the idea. You have to write about you the next questions. Okay, and finally the last exercise, it says cross out the correct option in every sentence. You have 10 sentences in this part, and you have to select is it any or some in the correct sentence. Don't forget that some is for positive sentences, any is for negatives and questions. Okay, I'm going to help you with the first three. It says number 1, there are any some letters for you. There are, it's positive, so you have to write some. There are some letters for you. Number 2, is there any some news from Harry? Is there is a question. You had a question mark, so you have to write is there any news from Harry? And the last part, 3, any some people believe anything they read on internet. Okay, now in this case the sentence it's positive, so you have to write some people believe anything they read on internet. Okay, and that's all. You have to complete the rest, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 and 10. Okay, don't forget to take the photos from your activities. You write your name, if you have to make a video or recording, your notes from the explanation, and that's all, guys. I hope that you're okay. See you soon. Bye bye.